All right, I'm back. Crisis averted. Now, where are you? Are you still doing push-ups? Simon, what is that? What are you doing?
I'm brushing my teeth.
What?
I'm brushing my teeth. My mouth feels all COVID-19.
I'm not even gonna ask what that means. Can you come back to the computer? We need to finish the script. So
Fine. I'm back. Oh my God, I look like I'm 300 pounds. All right. That's better. Ugh.
you just brushed your teeth.
They're minty chocolate. I'm complicated.
That is an understatement. All right, can we please get some work done? We really just need to get this finished.
You're the one who went off the grid for 2 weeks, so please excuse me if I'm not ready to say how high when you say jump. I don't work that way. I never have, and you know it.
You look like you haven't gotten out of bed in a week. Nice hoodie, by the way.
Actually, I went out on Monday.
How was that?
A dystopian nightmare.
I thought Monday was beautiful.
Oh, well, you would in bucolic Pasadena, but some of us are at the center of this plague.
Dial it back, Mother Teresa. You live near the Hollywood Bowl. That's hardly a hot zone.
Well, it was the first time I went out in weeks.
Has it been that long since that baby sneezed on you at Costco?
Who brings a baby to Costco during a pandemic? It looked right at me and let loose a stream of pathogens into my face.
Okay, so you went out on Monday.
I went out to the Hollywood Heritage Museum, near our place, and there were dozens of people there with dogs without masks.
Right. The people or the dogs?
Hilarious.
What was the problem?
The problem is that we haven't flattened the curve yet. I was wearing my mask, but apparently no one else was. I mean, I kept my distance, but eventually some big dog came running up at me. Normally the owner calls him back when they see the abject terror on my face, but because of my mask, they must have thought I was smizing. Keep your fucking dog on a leash. I don't want to die just because your fur baby needs off the leash time.
Wait, was the dog like attacking you?
No.
Did it, was it growling? Did it bark?
It wanted to be petted.
Oh, the horror.
I'm not going to pet some coronavirus-ridden animal just because we're all supposed to like dogs.
Animals don't get the coronavirus.
No, you don't know that for a fact. No one does. Months ago, a tiger in the Bronx Zoo contracted the virus. It started in animals and jumped to humans. We don't know anything about this. John, how many more people have to die before we start taking this thing seriously?
People are taking it seriously. Why are you projecting an isolated case of a tiger in a zoo in New York on a dog in Hollywood? I get that you may be anxious and afraid, but you're spiraling.
I'm not anxious and afraid. I'm terrified. But how could you possibly understand? Nothing really awful ever happens to you.
You mean besides this phone call? Okay, I may not completely appreciate your anxiety, but do not dismiss me because I'm not living in constant fear of COVID-19. Stop being such a fucking drama queen.
Leonard Lindis, Lawan Alexander, Edward Eddie Wallace, Paul Cullen, Greg, Joseph, Marcus, Billy, Michael, just a few of the friends and lovers I lost in the 80s and 90s. Mysterious illness attacking populations and cities, rampant misinformation, government ineptitude, fear, politics, quack cures, denial, rage, being barred from hospitals so you cannot be with dying loved ones. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, yeah, it does. I'm so sorry. I truly am, but you're not the only one struggling through this. My aunt just died from this thing, and she was alone. I couldn't be there.
Well, you win.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me?
You, you're a lot sometimes, and I don't want to compete with you in despair off, but please don't diminish my experiences. Remember when the biggest health crisis was vaping?
The good old days.
Um, let's call it a day. I'm zoomed out.
Tomorrow, before we get back to the script, I promise I will ask how you're doing before I shower you with my lacrimosity.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I'm, I'm really sorry, so very sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your loss too. No one should have to live through this twice.
Okay. Good night. I love you.
Back at you.